Hey everybody, and welcome back. So today we're going to dive on into scrap dinos, combos. What can you do? At the end we will show two. If you open what some people would consider the bricks, what do you do? How do you play through it? This deck really is brickless in the fact that it does not matter. There's no card that you can open that will kill your hand. It does so much, it has so many different combo lines. We're going to show you pretty much all the basic, two card dino combos and kind of use them for the scrap engine. In this case, we all know already Oviraptor, Lost World, the combo. Well, now we're going to see what can you do with Scrap Raptor, and you're just going to start by giving your opponent the token and searching out your miss off your Oviraptor. Keep in mind, with every single one of these combos, the more and more I experimented with the deck, the more I realized the possibilities really might be endless. Like, there is so much you can do. There are so many lines of play. So instead of trying to put together an all-inclusive combo guide, we hammered out what I really think is arguably going to be the best list going forward. It's going to be up there. People are probably going to have very similar lists. I think a lot of us are going to come to these conclusions, and at the end of the day, I think this list is very optimal, and I'm pretty curious to see if others agree with that once we get to it. If you want to see the deck list, 25 likes, 25 comments down below. You guys already know the drill. We've done it before. Do that, we'll do the deck profile. But anyway, yeah, like, there's just so much you can do. You can even add in Orcus and stuff. So we're just doing some pretty basic combos of the deck that you should know based on our current list, not necessarily everything that you can do or what others are doing, because you can keep throwing more and more in, but we didn't want to just get to the point where we're raising the power ceiling to be 11 out of 10. Why keep going higher when you're suffering in other areas? So again, if you have Lost World, Oviraptor, and say you open triple Ash Blossom, you're playing 3 Ash. Like, this is something that you can do. You have no way to get to your your Rex, your Pill, unless you want to go like the standard, the pure dino route. If you want to continue on with the scrap play, this is another option that you can go for. So as you see here, we have the Appaloosa for a couple negates, and then the Tornado Dragon to pop our set size. So extra deck lock, Appaloosa, and that is combo number 1. Sticking with our extra deck lock, we're gonna go Oviraptor and Baby this time, and obviously a lot of this is gonna be pretty repetitive for the most part. So after a few of these, we may just kind of quit talking and speed it up a little bit, let you guys go through it. We'll see. But we're going to show you guys what you can do with Oviraptor and Baby. And here, now you're going to get to your Petite. You do that because then when your Wyvern is to pop a card later, you pop your Petite and you still plus off of it, and you're not actually losing anything. So bring back the Raptor using your Wyvern and your Raptors, adding Chimera to your hand. Yes, we are playing the Fridge. I know, it's a brick, guys. It's a complete brick. Well, we're going to show you a hand where we open it, and it does not matter. We actually set up... it's insane. You're just gonna have to stick to the end of the video if you want to see it. Like, it doesn't matter. You can open Scrap Golem and the deck, like, it's perfectly fine. So why play it? Well, because if you don't open it, it makes your boards better. If you do open it, you still make incredibly strong boards anyway. So that's why we end up playing just the one copy. We got the Chimera. We just popped our Petite, so now we're gonna go ahead and special summon out our Giant Rex. Then Golem, bringing back our Scrap Raptor. Now we're going to go into Halqifibrax, and we summon Adhara. We summon Adhara because you'll see later we have a replay where we open the Adhara, but like, I've seen people use like Deskbot 1 or like something like that, like an Earth level 1 machine or Earth level 1 tuner. But it is very important, like, play Adhara, because if you open it, you just special summon it before you do anything, and then you just play like normal. Like, you don't need all 5 spots open at any point throughout the combo. So if you open it, you special summon it, and then you do everything you would do anyway. And now you don't have to make Halqifibrax, which means you have 2 monsters on board. So you can give Appaloosa another material, or you can use it for another XCs or some type of play like that. Like, play Adhara. There's zero reason not to. And then we're going to go into our Nat Beast, make our Dagda Chimera, then going to chain Dagda, setting our Scythe, bring back the Raptor, and now we can go into a Borreload Savage Dragon, equipping our Wyvern, Pill, we're going to get Conductor, Rex will come back, and then we can make our Tornado. So we have Nat Beast, Savage, set Scythe with Tornado, and our ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Again, this technically you wouldn't have to wait for the battle phase, it's just being weird on here. But anyway, if you have Dagda again too, you can actually go for Lancia if that's going to be more effective. Like say you're going against a deck, especially after like game 2 and 3, if they're, I don't know, True Draco is a deck that might play Desires or Desires I guess, and like no extra deck or something like that, or Grenmaju doesn't need their extra deck and they banish a lot. You can go for Lancia instead, and then just, you know, Lancia them instead of Scythe them, and you have that bit of versatility. And well, what if you open one? Well, if you open Scythe, just set it and then get Lancia from your combo. If you open Lancia, you know, just keep it in your hand. It's a hand trap. Like they're not bricks at all. They're just free cards if you open them. So if you don't, you have access to them. If you do, you just have access to them. It's really that simple. Let's go away from the extra deck lock this time. Like now we're still Oviraptor Baby just like last time, searching out Mist just like last time. Like I said, all this is going to get super repetitive. The deck does still have certain areas where it can get hurt. Like Lancia is going to hurt a lot on a lot of these hands because, I mean, we're playing dinos. The majority of our plays do banish. Not all of them, by the way, just a lot of them. But anyway, guys, if you're interested in playing through Lancia, make sure we get those 25 likes and comments, because we do have some spice in our extra deck that gives us a solid play without Lancia. And no, it's not Dragoon. It's not that play that we saw actually, you know, come out and work effectively. But no, that is not the play we are talking about. So you'll have to see the deck profile to see the spice that we have cooking in the kitchen. Anyway, again, still everything's pretty much the same here. Get to this point, now we're going to make our Halka Fibrex up there, bring out Adhara. And keep in mind too, instead of Nat Beast, like say you're going against Eldritch or a Trap deck, Trap Tricks are getting new support, maybe they'll do something. Instead of Nat Beast, you can leave Rex on the field and use your Golem with your Adhara and go into Barkion instead, and then just use your Rex for whatever link fodder that you'd use that Golem for anyway. Like you can go Beast or Barkion in any of these hands and it does not matter. So we get Appaloosa for 3, we have Borreload Savage, we have our Nat Beast, and we're going to get our Conductor as well, and a free card to pop so you don't have to burn through one of your negate ones. So yeah, there's another combo, and potentially, and keep in mind this is 2 cards, guys. You'd still have 3 cards in hand, so you could easily destroy one of them or continue and extend even further. So Graveyard is kind of important in Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays, and Abyss Dweller is a heck of a card. You've already seen a bunch of these where obviously you can go into, you know, you can go anytime you make Savage, you can go into a rank 4 instead if you want. Like there's a lot of different versatility and utility in the deck and what you can do matchup pending. This video really is just to show you all the different routes, combinations, things you can do. Like whether you're going against monster heavy decks, you know, you can make Appaloosa for 4, Dolka with 2 more. Right there, 6 monster negates. Like you can handle monster negate boards. You can summon Barkion for traps. You can summon Nat Beast for spells. You can summon a very big variety of, you know, a combination of them and really handle pretty much any type of deck. There's certain things, you know, that are kind of scarce. Like if you do our go-to combo with like the extra deck lock, Appaloosa for 2, Nat Beast, Savage, like stuff like that. You're actually pretty much this board. Actually, it is this one that we're kind of explaining right now. If say, however, you would have made your Dagda, set your Scythe, made your Tornado Dragon that we'll see here soon, because you can do this board with what we're saying, and your opponent, you know, you use your Tornado to pop your Scythe and they chain Cosmic Cyclone to banish it. Obviously that's going to hurt, and then they have Dark Ruler too, so there are times where it's just kind of gonna happen to where, you know, you lose out on it. But anyway, we're gonna jump on into another one. Now that you guys saw the replay screen there, we didn't skip through it. But so Archosaur Baby, and again, basically every single one of these hands, we know they're all interchangeable. It's just the different 2-card combos that we have that the deck can see so consistently, like between Ovi, Lost World, Fossil Dig, Miscellaneosaurs, you know, your Archosaur, your Baby. Like there's just, it's so easy to open combo with this deck, it's crazy. This time, however, we are actually going to summon out one of our not Dino, but our Dino staple Xyz monsters, in which is Logia. So like, it's not even just like, oh, spam out a couple synchros, put out conductor, and you know, you don't even leave dinos on the board. The deck's hardly dino anymore. I mean, you know, dino's the entire engine that makes it go. Even Scrap Raptor obviously being a dino. So we make Appaloosa for 4, Warlord Savage Dragon, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and then we also go into a Logia. You could have went into another Synchro 8. We are not playing another Synchro 8, but you could have if you wanted like Berserker Tenyi or something like that. So you would be able to have the monster banish, but I really like Logia here. So like, you can negate a normal or special summon or a trap or spell. You got 4 monster negates, Omni negate, and then the Book of Moon. Pop a card in your hand to do it. Like, the deck is insane. 2 more combos that we're going to show you. So this one obviously is the hand where we open Scrap Golem. So again, what can you do if you open Scrap Golem? Well, the answer is anything you want. If you open combo but you have Scrap Golem in your hand, it does not matter. We already told you Scrap Golem is there because if you don't open it, your board, your hand, your combo, they're 1 monster better. That's an extra material on Appaloosa. If you don't want to play Scrap Golem, you don't need to play Scrap Golem. But this replay right here is to show you that Scrap Golem isn't really a brick. I mean, obviously, say if you opened, like, if that was your opening hand, that's pretty bad, but like, the deck is just really, really good overall. And like, I like Golem because it raises ceiling a little bit while really not hurting consistency hardly at all. See, we already got our Scythe. Now we're gonna go ahead, we got Appaloosa for 2, Tornado Dragon to pop the Scythe, then we got our Conductor, and now we're gonna bring out our Rex. So having extra deck lock, no spells, 2 monster negates, and Book of Moon. Again, it's just really strong. Like, that's with opening our quote-unquote brick, if you will. I mean, like I said, it is kind of bricky, and we did say brickless, but we're playing Gamma, so I guess Driver's a brick, so can't really claim to be brickless. And finally, the last combo, and that is, well, we opened Adhara. So again, all you do is special summon Adhara and then completely go off and do what you want to do. This is, you know, pretty much like, I mean, the goal end board here isn't really any different, because instead of special summoning Adhara, you would just use Hulk of Fibrax and gain your access to it anyway. You know, you just lose that 1 monster on board. That's the entire difference. Like, same thing as, like, if you open Adhara, you get 1 extra monster on board. If you don't open Golem, you get 1 extra monster on board. Like, it's just little things that help to improve the board a little bit. But anyway, we summon out the Rex, and then we're going to bring back the Raptor. And again, anytime you make Beast, you can make Barkion, and your end board will be exactly the same, except it's Beast or Barkion. You just get to pick one, and then Rex or the Fridge get to go to, you know, whatever else you would want. And that's another reason I do like Golem, because it gives you easy access to Barkion. But yeah, then we ended with obviously Appaloosa for 2, Barkion for traps. They can set 4 pass, and we can negate all of them. Counter trap, throw a little wrench in that plan. But anyway, yeah, Appaloosa for 2, we got Dolka for 2, so right there's 4 monster negates. We got no extra deck, we got Book of Moon, and then you get trap negates, or if that was even, you know, Nat Beast. So that's 4 disruption, 5 disruption, 5 disruption, no extra deck, no spells. Like, that's kind of good, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Again, 25 comments, 25 likes. Do it, subscribe, stick around, come back, and we'll do that deck profile. You're not going to want to miss it. It's not really super spicy, but I mean, there's a little bit there. The extra deck is going to surprise people more than anything with that little bit of play we have to get around Lancias. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time.